I think it says we're live now. Let me double check. Let's see.
Looks like it.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, we're live. Cool. Hey, what's up, everyone?
What's going on, everybody? We are live. We are live. We are excited. We have a couple different things we're going to go over. Some new news that BGS announced and then unannounced.
Yeah, yeah.
That's somewhat interesting. We're going to cover that. Curious to see what you guys all think about that. Then we have also Arena Club grading cards that we submitted came in. If you saw the previous video that Omar and I put together, we sent in about 5 cards to Arena Club. Yeah, let's get this party started. So we're gonna do a blind reveal of these cards right here from Arena Club. So looking forward to checking out the grades that we got on the cards that we sent in. And then we have a couple of other cool topics on probably some other cards we're going to send in and submit into for grading. But yeah, we have a lot of different things we're going to cover. So hopefully a few more people join in with us. We have.
Yeah, I'm sending a text right now just to see if reminds a couple other people I know.
Yeah, definitely. Let's get them in here. We need a couple differing opinions on what's going on with all the cards. So the funny thing is we have a lot of topics on grading. So I think it's like almost a grading special.
Yeah. I mean, grading is such a big part of the card industry nowadays. It wasn't more so like in the 90s, I heard, and stuff like that. It kind of picked up later on. So it's crazy.
But yeah, it's what's so interesting too is ever since like 2020 and the hobby really taking over and growing and exploding, you found now so many other companies that have come up and they all have their unique niches, different offerings that they offer the card community when they grade with them. So you have companies like, Arena Club, which is offering a lot of different things, obviously with the, vault. They do the marketplace and it's all in one spot, which is really neat. I have nothing but great things to say about the experience on the website. I will have a video coming out in the next few days. Be on the lookout for how to submit your cards with Arena Club. So you'll see how I went through step by step and actually submitted the cards. But it was a great website, easy to use. And then you have other companies like HGA with the slabs. You have SGC, right, with the tucks. Other companies with the with the way that they show the grades and what went wrong with the card and why I got a particular grade. I think Tag might be one of those newer companies that's doing something like that.
That's something that I think that all the grading companies should do, man. Because everyone always wonders, why did I get a 9? Why did I get an 8? Why did I get less or whatever? And it's kind of crazy that you're paying them money to grade your card or whatever, but they're not really giving you the reason as to what's the meaning of the grade. It's kind of crazy. But I mean, if that company you mentioned, Tag, you said it was?
Yeah, I think there's Tag is one, I believe. There's also, I don't, forgive me. I know there's like I think there's a transparent grading company. I'm not sure if it's TGC. I know that one of those two is definitely trying to make it where you could go into like a portal and you could see what the grades are and why they got the grade. Literally, there's images, I think scanned images of the card, and it will like circle where they saw like a dent or they saw an edge issue or a print line. So they're getting to the point where they can be that precise and transparent, and technology's there. I don't see why we can't do that.
Yeah, I definitely like the sound of that, and I hope that's where the industry goes in the future.
Yeah, what's your take on? I guess we'll start talking some topics on grading. What's your take on subgrades versus no subgrades?
Oh, so you're saying like BG? The other company do that too, like HGA right here. Subgrade. I don't know. I mean, it looks cleaner without the subgrades, honestly. Because if you compare, I have the SGC right there. There's no subgrades, it's a 10. But
Mm.
I mean, the subgrades is kind of cool because again, it gives you a little bit of understanding as to why you got that certain grade. So it's telling you the corners, surfaces, edging, and centering. So the main, the most important parts. I mean, I kind of like it, but again, when we talk about BGS in a little bit, I never, ever, ever. I think I said this years ago to you. I hated the idea of a Gen Mint as a 9.5. So
Okay.
everyone views 10 as perfection. It's just it is what it is, especially in our industry. So yeah. So I mean, but overall, if I had to go, no subgrades or subgrades, and if you're grading with, like I said, if you're grading with BGS or if I see a BGS holder, I'm normally thinking of the subgrades. You know what I'm saying? And I know
Yeah.
that I believe it does cost more to get the grades with the subgrades, correct?
It does. Yeah, there's a different charge for it. So you have yeah, Madi, down for the party. Thanks for joining. So what you're exactly right. The fact that they give you subgrades for BGS, at least, I believe it's an extra charge. Now, some companies do not charge for that. So two examples of that is Arena Club, actually. Arena Club, from what I understand, on the back, we'll be able to see the slabs. We get the 4 subgrades, and they didn't charge any extra for it. So that was really nice. And then, HGA does subgrades and they don't charge extra for that. So yeah, I'm just interested to see what you thought, because it is nice, in my opinion, to see what may have gone wrong with those 4 things. But you also have companies like SGC, where I've seen their CEO Peter speak about the fact that he says it's not always just about like 4 quadrants. Like it's not just corners, edges,
Yeah.
surface, and centering. He says it's sometimes it's even more than that, which is why they don't potentially put subgrades on theirs. But when you look at people in the hobby, in my experience, also they've been very consistent. So even without subgrades, like SGC has a reputation for being one of the most consistent in the grading space. So
yeah, nah, and I love the look of their slides. Maybe it's just me, but I like the look. Certain cards makes the cards just pop. So
yeah, definitely. So so yeah, we have a fun list of things we're gonna go over with everybody. Like I said, a lot of stuff around grading. Let me know what you want to do first.
I guess the hot news is the Beckett news, right? Do you want to do the let's talk about Beckett first, and then we could show the cards, our blind reveal.
Yeah, let's talk about Beckett a little bit. I mean, this is transpired over the last few days.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone who's into cards and collecting, and if you're into grading, especially, you probably heard about Beckett. They had a really interesting last couple of days. There was I guess a Mint Collective is a big conference for cards, and they had a booth there, and they set up what is called a new, I guess, like a new grading scale. And I'll show you this. This comes from the Collectibles Guru on Twitter. He's excellent for hobby talk and news and just information. He's great. Give him a follow on Twitter. This is Eric Whiteback. But he posted this on April 1st, and they had just kind of announced that what they were doing was really making a big overhaul to what everybody knew as a true gem mint before. So if you see this on the very bottom, before the 9.5, 9.5, 9.5, right, all across on the 4 subgrades, it used to be a true gem mint. That's what it was known as in the hobby.
Yep.
Well, with this announcement, Beckett was essentially saying, hey, we're going to introduce a gem mint 10 because people like Omar need their gem mint 10s, right?
Yeah.
So they listened to Omar's prayers, and then what happened was everybody literally just gave him hell on the social media channels. You can kind of see just tons of things here, just not looking good as an April Fool's joke. But basically, what this did in a lot of instances is what people considered a true gem mint went down to a mint plus. So people's values of those particular cards from the hobby and the perception of them just tanked, whether it's 30%, 40%. I saw numbers all over the board, all to make this gem mint possible. So you would be able to get a gem mint 10 if you got at least 110 out of the 4 subgrades.
Yeah. Yeah, what was crazy about this news too, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, we have a comment that just came in. Love you, Breaker. Thank you, love you. What was I gonna say? Yeah, yeah, I lost my train of thought. Sorry. Um, what was crazy about this news is that it came on April 1st, which was April Fools, right?
Well,
So
I
was it
think
the day before or was it?
I think it was the day before, so on the 31st, and then by the time it like circulated everywhere, it was April 1st. So everybody in the comments was saying, "I hope this is the April Fool's joke," you know.
Yeah, yeah, I heard about this, and a bunch of people started making videos and talking about it. It's incredible to see how everything they kind of went away from it so quick.
Yeah, we'll show that next. I mean, so here's the funny thing about it though. So when you look at this, right, it says here 9.5 all the way around, right? On the
Mhm.
very bottom is a Mint Plus. But then when you look at the display that they put together at the Mint Collective, well, here's actually something that Eric pointed out, and there it says here under our new scale, a BGS Gem Mint designation will apply to any card with all four subgrades of 9.5 or higher, which actually contradicts
Yeah,
what is here. And then when you look at this was the display they had.
9.5, 9.5.
So they're
They're
giving
all
this
over the place.
10. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's been a tough couple of days for Beckett. I mean, nothing against them. They've been around for a really long time, but this did not go well with the hobby, especially a lot of folks who love Beckett, have a ton of slabs with Beckett already. I don't. I'll show you two that I do have. But at the end of the day, like what transpired is shortly thereafter, if you could see this, Beckett basically put this out, within a day or so. Actually, it says about within the past 48 hours, your passion and brand for the hobby is truly remarkable. We appreciate the support. After listening carefully to the feedback you all shared, we have decided not to make any changes to our grading scale at this time. We will keep you updated with an official announcement later next week regarding improvements to our grading scale. We thank you for your continued trust and loyalty. Please continue to share your thoughts and feedback directly with us. So
wow.
you have to translate that for us. Oh,
Yeah, that means you guys are pretty pissed. so, and we want to make sure you keep coming back to us. So we're gonna. I think what they're gonna do though is they're gonna have to again figure out a way to get that 10 grade. Like everybody wants a 10. You see a 9.5, and again, you have to kind of be in the industry, I guess, to know that a quad 9.5 is really a 10 and all that stuff, right?
yeah.
But like everyone, when you're just shopping or whatever, like you just see a 9.5, you're like, oh, that's not gem, but it is gem for them. So if everyone's using a 10 in the industry is for gem, I think that you have to kind of go towards that standard. So
Yeah, no, I mean, is it that easy? Is it as easy as taking 9.5 and you
just
know,
putting a 10 on it.
yeah, but in 9.5 quad 9.5s is a 10. I mean that's the number versus the word it's
Yeah.
interchangeable. But anyway, I wanted to share one more thing with regards to this is Lamine James. Also give him a follow. He does some funny stuff with whatever's going on with the hobby on Twitter. He posted some funny reactions to this too. If you could see that, he has this is how everybody basically feels about Beckett's explaining the new grading scale right here.
Yeah.
The other one he has is the market share is at an all-time low. It's burning up, and then revised grading scale. They're trying to put it out with like a little bucket of water.
Oh man,
And
that's
then this is everybody's face trying to figure out the new scale.
this is a big failure, man. But I mean, you learn from failure, right? So.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, that's
But
that's
I
that's
think
pretty
this is
much it.
actually it's interesting too to show what could happen when people do come together and show that they don't like something a company's doing. Like, they can make changes, you know?
Absolutely. I mean, they've been around for a long time. I'm sure Beckett will figure it out. I just think folks are very critical about what does this look like for their leadership and
Yeah.
things like that. But they know what they're doing. I think they just have to figure out how they can basically do the best thing for their business while also not disrupting, and really upsetting a lot of their loyal fan base. and
Yeah,
hopefully they'll be
because
here for a long time.
like you mentioned too, man, like, there's people who have a lot of money in slabs and BGS, you know what I'm saying? And now you just said that, basically the money that they put into it or invested or whatever you want to look at, like it just went down overnight just from an announcement. And they didn't do anything wrong. They just have the slab, you know what I'm saying? So that's crazy.
Yeah, and you whether you bought or you graded with them directly, right? Like, I mean, if you're someone with hundreds or thousands of slabs, I mean, that's a huge dip in value overnight for an announcement that it was really unexpected. So yeah, it's just going to be interesting, but it's the hot topic right now. Curious to see if any of the other grading services capitalize on this. I've seen some comments from people saying, "Oh, will PSA put out like something where they say, hey, just reslab them with us, like a special."
Yeah, nah, it's smart. You have to. I'm sure people will take them up on the offer as long as it's a good deal.
Yeah. So if you want to change the screen, I'll show you a quick example actually of the mat. I'll show you the So I have two cards. I have these. I don't have, like I said, very much Beckett, but I do have two cards of my favorite guy, Everson Pereira. So this one here, if you can see that. Where's Robert Kiyosaki? Yeah, he would definitely tell us.
The answers. He'll figure it
out. So this particular card, right, is the gold shimmer of Everson Pereira. But if you could kind of see that real close, you see how it has the quad 9.5s.
Yes.
So this card, it was funny because when this announcement happened, of course, like everybody else, I'm thinking like, what do I have in my in my collection? And I'm like, wait a minute, I think I have what I thought was a true 9.5, and it says Gem Mint, and all overnight this goes to a Mint Plus.
Yeah, and the thing is, a lot of people when they're shopping, Beckett graded cards, they are looking for the quad 9.5, and people advertise it as a quad 9.5 because they know that that's what's appealing. You know what I'm saying? Because the true gem.
Yeah. So to compare it versus this one, like this is another one, right? This one is, you see how this is the slight difference this one makes?
Yes.
Just having that 110.
Yep.
So this would have been a new Gem Mint 10 versus a Mint Plus.
Yeah, nah, that's yeah, man. I mean, it was such a huge change, man. It just I don't. It's crazy.
It really is. I mean, I think right now, they're getting some heat. I think it's might be rightfully deserved, but I know they'll figure it out, and it's just a matter of figuring out what's that right, if they want to make a change to the grading scale without upsetting everybody that has a lot of money into it, and also appeasing the future of what Beckett's going to offer. So that's Beckett. That's Beckett in a nutshell right there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry, I hear you. I'm having some technical issues over here.
All right,
sorry, you could.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, the screen. I'm not good on a Mac. Hold on. You can check this out.
Oh, you have your AV, your audio visual expert.
Yeah. My screen is just, I don't know how this happened. Give me 1 second. Let me take care of this.
Yeah, take your time. So while he pulls that up, let me see. What can I show you? Well, we're going to go through these cards in a little bit. Arena Club grading, do our blind reveal. And let's see. Where is Robert? Let's see here. Omar's jumping on in a sec.
I'm back. I think I'm back.
You're back. Yeah, you look good. You look good.
Nah, the screen just shrunk. It was weird. I couldn't even see what you were showing. It was weird, but my bad. Let's go.
You can see everything now?
Good. Yeah, I'm good now. Yeah.
So we have the Arena Club submission. We could hold off on that if you want. I could show a couple of other cards that thinking about getting graded. Not sure like where we'll send it, but I could show you a few more cards on that.
Yeah, I have some too I want to show as well. So you could go first, and I'll just show some things that I'm considering to
Show
send.
your show yours first.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
So
show yours first if you want to switch the thing.
yeah, let's see what I got here. Yeah, we're gonna also try to keep this stream to maybe an hour, a little over an hour. We're not gonna do it like last time where it was like 2 hours.
It was a marathon, but we were ripping,
Yeah,
man.
we were ripping it, and you bought Topps Big League, so that killed a lot of time too.
No, that did. Yeah, that blaster box, that was rough.
Yeah, don't do that again. So let's see how I do this right. All right, you see me bigger, right?
Yes.
Cool. All right, so first card I'm thinking about putting in to grade. Again, we don't know where, but we'll figure that out. And again, this is our Breaker Bros grader. You can check them out on Amazon. They're available. Just type Breaker Bros and you'll see us right there. But anyway, this is right here is a 2022. You know me, I'm a Shane Baz guy. But this is the jumbo foil. This is the gold foil that only can be found in jumbo hobby boxes.
Oh, so they're pretty rare.
Yeah, so people have done math and stuff like that, and these are not these look like rainbow foils, but they have the gold foil around them. They're not numbered, but in 2020 at least, people did math and they're estimating only about 700 of these, but that was in 2020. So in 2022, I'm sure they ramped up the production. But again, this is hobby. You only can get this in hobby, and it's kind of shiny, is nice. So I just feel like this, if you could get a 10 in this, and it's the right player, could go for probably good money. And you know me, I get the pictures. So, the pictures is where you find the value. So that's one of them right here. There's another one right here.
Oh, the logo fractor.
Another Shane Baz, logo fractor number to, where is that? Number to 250. See that right there, 210 to 250. Logo fractor is a new set that they came out with this year. I mean, I'm not crazy about more sets that are coming out, but it looks nice, so I just got it. Here's another Shane Baz right here. This is a Topps Chrome Speckle, numbered to 299. Again, nice looking card. Shane Baz, iconic image. Technically, that's his flagship image. Right here is not another Shane Baz, so don't worry about it. Right here is a Mackenzie Gore. Again, another picture. I actually pulled this out of a Topps Chrome Blaster. Oh wow, it's numbered. I didn't even know that. My bad. It's numbered to 499. So it's a Topps Chrome.
Auto numbered. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's not going for much on the market, but this guy's young. I think he's 22 years old or something like that. He was like a good prospect, good pitcher. You might know this guy right here. This doesn't compare what you just showed, but this is just the Everson Pereira mojo. The regular mojo. Again, mojos for the right player. First Bowman Chrome could command some money in the market. So if he's good, you think he's good. I know you think he's good. So hopefully he lives up to that. And then last but not least, I got this in a break with JVA cards. We made a TikTok about it. Trying to show you right there. And this is Bowman Chrome first. I think it's a gold shimmer 250. So if this guy turns out to be a good player, this will probably be a key card for him. So those are the cards that I'm thinking about sending in right now.
Yeah, no, those are that gold shimmer is beautiful too. I mean, they all have shine to them, which is nice. There's no paper.
Yeah, you don't like paper, right?
I mean, I like it a little bit. I'm going to show you now a short print or two, but I like those. Those are nice.
Let me see.
So let me show you what I'm looking at. Basically potentially sending in. I'll start off with, of course, you got everything. You almost spilled your drink.
Yeah.
So this is the Everson Pereira on the this is the first edition sky blue foil. So it's not numbered, but it's still like a short print, you don't get these in every single box, obviously, but yeah, so it looks pretty clean. So I think it's one that could be a contender to probably send it in. Centering looks pretty good. So that is one. The other one is this one, which is a CJ Abrams, actually short print. So this is a short print. So we talked about paper. I do paper.
So you pulled that or you bought it?
Yeah, I pulled it. Yeah, from a
nice,
like a random blaster.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good.
So again, I know he's off to like not a great start, but I feel like if it's a short print, it could be something that's nice to have graded. If
He's
he,
young, man. I think he has he just has to hit. And he made 3 errors in his first game, which isn't good, but it
yeah.
happens. You know what I'm saying? He's young.
But what are your thoughts on the fact that he's not like on this team anymore? Is that like a lose value factor for you?
I mean, you can't do nothing about it, right? It's just it has the rookie emblem. It's technically part of the flagship product, so you really can't do nothing. Again, if he turns out to be a great player, like he's people are gonna want it. Look at Tatis, his first Bowman's in 2016. He's a Chicago White Sox uniform. That card still goes for good money,
That's true.
and
Yeah, that's a good point.
he built his career in the Padres, obviously. So I don't fall for this what team were they on type thing. It's more about the player.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's a good point. So yeah, so CJ Abrams, we'll see. I know he's young, and the Washington Nationals have a really young team, so we'll see. This is another paper card for you.
Yeah, I
The
knew you
one
were
we
gonna
both,
pop that.
yeah, we were together. We got this MJ Melendez
Yeah.
rookie card. This is also a short print,
Yes.
and this is from 2023 Series 1, right?
Yeah, series one. Yeah, this guy hit bombs.
Oh, actually, no, it's just 2022. Sorry, 2022 update series.
Update. Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, update series. But yeah, MJ Melendez, he is the starting catcher now for the Royals, and I know he can hit some bombs.
Is he
So,
officially the star? Like he took Salvador's.
oh no, you know what? You're right. You're right about that. No, Salvador Perez is.
Are they platooning? I don't know. I don't follow the Royals that much,
They
but
must be. I know he's in the majors right now,
yeah,
so
he is.
I don't know if he's playing somewhere else. But that's a good point.
I don't know if I'm making it up, but did he play the outfield? Did they move him out there just
They
to get
must. They might have.
to get his bat in the lineup? I'm not sure.
So I hope his bat is in the lineup because then we have.
Oh, hey.
That's the one you gave me with the rookie card Bowman Chrome. This one is a refractor, so it just looks really nice.
Yep.
And it is numbered as well to 499. You can see it right there.
It looks clean too. I looked up the surface. I think hopefully it gets a good grade if you decide to send it in. I got that from a break as well. I was kind of lucky.
Yeah, it's a really nice looking card. So the refractor numbered, and then just changing it up a little bit, maybe do some vintage.
Oh, that's way back. You gonna grade that?
Maybe. I mean, it might look really nice, in a slab. I expect like a high grade, but
Melendez is in the outfield. Yeah, I think Melendez is playing left field. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure because they have to get his bat in lineup if he's hitting 41 home runs in the minors.
No, I totally slipped my mind. That's a good one, Conflo. I messed up on that because Salvi Perez is one of the best catchers in the league, so they got to keep his bat in there. But yeah, this one's a Bob Gibson. This is we picked this up at the Tampa Card Show. If you haven't seen that episode, look at our channel for our Tampa Card Show $100 challenge. We picked this Bob Gibson up. It's a 1969 Topps Decal Edge, which is super cool. There were only 33 cards, I believe, in this set. And this is card 29 of 33.
And how many parallels does that
have? Yeah, good one.
Yeah. Speckle and Shimmer and Mojo and
yeah, you're looking at it. This is it right here.
That's it.
Yep.
Better grade the oldies. We are worth a lot. It's true. I mean,
yeah, look right here. This is a good one, Mini, right here. This is from 1969. This card.
Yeah, the vintage cards. If you get them in a high grade, man, whew, it's crazy. Because the thing is, like people, it was, a lot of people didn't know the value back then, and you didn't look at it as an investment, and you probably didn't take care of them and stuff like that, and that's why they're valuable nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, there's edge wear. I mean, so I don't even know. Maybe a 2 this gets or a 1. I don't know. These grades are tough, but yeah. So I think this is just a cool card. I've really never sent vintage in, so maybe send that in for grading.
What do you think it'll get? Like a 2 or like a 1? I don't know how. I know vintage is kind of different with the grading scale, but I mean,
honestly, I think it could get like a 2. Yeah. Maybe a 2.5. I'm not really that good with the vintage, but there's no creases on it. Like it's not folded anywhere or anything. Now there's some surface, imperfections, but it's really not like terrible.
Yeah,
No
nah,
bent edges, so it could probably fetch like a 2 or a 3. I don't know.
we'll see. Nah, it's a cool card, man.
Yeah,
I was with you when we bought it.
yeah, we're in the Tampa Card Show, so I may send that in, and then I have 3 more that I want to show you, which I want to see your perspective on it. But I'm thinking of doing like a crossover, which is companies will take your card and then they'll like basically take a look at it and try to assess whether they'll give it like a higher grade or the same grade, or I may just like crack them and then send them into another company. But I have 2 cards from HGA that I sent in a while ago for Everson Pereira. So they both. The first
Yeah.
one is the first one is the this is the Bowman's Best, right? This one's numbered to 99, autographed, and you can see the grades. So this one got a 9, HGA 9 mint. So I'm thinking of taking a look at this particular card and sending it in to another company to potentially see if it could get a little bit better, because it looks really good to me.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking if I take a chance and send it somewhere else, I mean, there's a chance it gets like a 9.5 to a
Mhm.
mint, or maybe a 10 somewhere, and it would increase the value versus a HGA 9.
How you feel about the HGA color matches, though? I kind of like it. It's kind of innovative.
Yeah, that we talked about how each of the grading companies is putting something together that's unique.
Hmm.
So I didn't see a lot of companies doing this. Now this is just color matching the card, but they could do custom slabs, and they get really wild. If you look on their website and on
Yeah.
their Instagram, they constantly post a ton of great custom slabs that they're doing. So it's almost like an extension of the card, right?
Hmm. Looks
So
clean.
yeah, so that's one of them. The next one is another one at a 9. So this one, same thing. This one is the Bowman's Best Atomic, but this one's numbered to 25.
Gotcha.
So it's a beautiful card, but in an HGA 9, I'm like, man, I looked it up and down, and I said, man, it looks really good. Could it get a better grade somewhere else? So that's just something I'm maybe thinking about taking the risk and sending it somewhere else.
Wow, they gave you an 8 for surface.
Yeah, 8 for surface, and I mean I have to really look at it closer, but yeah, 8 for surface is kind of rough, especially for a modern card. So that's that one, and then last but not least is this one. Actually, I'm thinking about sending this in. You might be surprised.
Let's see.
So
Oh,
this
there you
this
go.
is a Jason Dominguez green shimmer. Okay, number 299. It's a beautiful card, but it got a PSA 9. So what I'm looking to do is see if I could get a higher grade from another company, because the centering looks great. And I looked at it, pretty closely, and it looks really, really, really good. So unless there's some crazy surface stuff going on, which I can't really tell, then I feel like it can get a higher grade.
You see, this is where I wish they would tell you what was the issue with the card. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. So that's why it's sort of like it's like an unknown. But those are the ones I'm thinking about sending in and giving them a try to see if we could get a better grade overall. So I don't know. What do
Yeah,
you
I mean, if you think it's worth it, I mean, the one you just showed with the surface of an 8, I mean, that's kind of crazy, because I feel like you've graded a lot of cards, so you would pick up on that. You know what I'm saying? If you saw like a bad surface or something like that. So I don't know. Maybe some other company thinks it's not the surface is not bad and you get a better grade. But this is also too, where I'm actually interested to know if AI and all that stuff kind of takes the place of a human in the future of the role of grading. I've heard companies are working on that and stuff like that, because sometimes you might have bias, human bias, or someone had a bad day or something, and then they don't grade it based off certain, I don't know. It'll just be interesting to say if maybe you take the human element out and just a machine doing it or whatever, and then everything is consistent. Because like you're saying, you could crack it and then send it to somewhere else, and then you get a different grade. Well, that would be kind of cool if everything was kind of uniform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but that's probably in the future when robots and stuff rule the world. So,
yeah, exactly. I mean, you're right. It's something that I know companies are working on, and if they could figure that out, that's going to be a game changer for the industry. But Minnie says we have homework to do. Who's the shortest baseball player that made it to the major leagues? Wow, that's a great trivia question. Do you know the answer to that one, bro?
I'm thinking the shortest baseball player to make it to the major leagues. Oof.
I have a name in my mind, but I'll let you go first.
I have no names.
So then I'll go for both of us. I'm the shortest player.
Oh well, it can't be Altuve.
That was who I was going to throw out there, but I bet there's someone that is from way back when that is like one of the vintage guys. Yeah, I have a feeling there's someone probably from like the 30s or 40s that was pretty short. I feel like there was a guy that had like one at bat.
I think you're talking about, was it the Bat Boy or something like that? But that doesn't count though.
That doesn't count. Yeah, Minnie, let us know who.
Yeah,
we can't figure it out other than Jose Altuve, but I feel like there was someone way back when that had that record.
Yeah, that's true. He did. He was people still buy his first Bowman cards.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I saw it at the card show for sale. A couple of them actually. So it's a hot commodity.
With the Colorado Rockies. I could be wrong, but I think that was the card. I think I'm wrong. I think I made that up. No, was it the Yankees?
No, he's
no, it was the Rockies.
He was with the Rockies. I think the Rockies drafted him.
They drafted him.
You like my hands? I try to keep him ready for the camera right here, ready to go.
You can be a hand model.
Thank you for the compliment, Pedro. Appreciate it. Speaking of hands, Omar mentioned this earlier. Check them out just so you know what they look like. We have card sleeves, we have top loaders, but you can look these up on Breaker Bros. You'll see them on Amazon. We also have these semi-rigid card graders that make the cards look great and ready to go for when you send them in for grading. So we have a 50 count pack.
I was gonna say, don't send your cards in top loaders. They don't like that. You got to send it in graders.
Yeah, I mean, I think most of the industry, from a card grading perspective, they look for the semi-rigid card sleeve. So take a look for that. Appreciate you checking us out on Amazon. Yep. And I think we could start the reveal.
Yeah, let's start the blind reveal. Let's see what grades we got.
Yeah, so just to remind everybody, if you haven't seen the episode, we just released it yesterday. We had about 5 cards that we sent into Arena Club, newer grading service. Derek Jeter is a co-founder in that company, which Omar definitely loves. I love too as a Yankee fan. So we wanted to support them. We wanted to see what they could do in terms of their grading. Wanted to see their slabs in person, and we'll take a look. Let's get into it. I will say I'm extremely impressed as well. Just so you know, these cards, when we paid for the service, it was on the website a 30 business day turnaround time. They actually exceeded that by a lot. They sent them back, graded them, sent them back, and had them to me within 11 business days.
That's awesome. That is amazing.
So kudos to Arena Club. It was terrific, because if you can ever get your cards back sooner, that's just a home run.
Yeah, remember the days when I think it was most grading companies, it was taking like 6 months or 8 months to get your cards back or something. That's crazy. The whole market could change in that time frame. So
yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I mean, the card values can tank overnight, especially if you're in season. Like, let's say you sent in basketball or football and the season is about to start, versus if you get those cards back after the player gets injured in like the third week of the season. Exactly. So the packaging looks really, really nice. Got them in the bubble wrap, which is terrific.
So we got 4 cards, right? So
we have five cards. Yeah, we have 5 cards. Make sure there's no like papers in here or anything. No. So we have 5 cards. Oh, actually, so I might have to do like a little, let me get something to kind of cover them up, because you can see the subgrades on the back. So that's going to kind of ruin it. Let me do I could protect it with our thing.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have that Mike Tyson thing that you usually put?
Oh no. Oh, you know what? Yeah. You know what? I do have that. Where is it? Give me a sec. No, I don't have it in front of me.
Yeah, just I mean,
Yeah.
you could use the that to block it.
Yeah. Let me use this. This will work. This is smaller, but I use this to block because you could, it's a little different. You can see it on the front and the back. So
Yeah.
the grade. So give me a sec.
It's our first ever arena club grading, so it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. So I'm going to use this to block it.
Okay.
So let's start out with our first card. I'm just going to flip it like this, and then we'll look at the subgrades at the back. So, okay. So we're going to start out with Derek Jeter.
There you go. He didn't sign it, man. Damn it.
No, he didn't autograph it for us. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
So what we have is, sorry, I'll flip it for the next one. So this one, just to recap, this one is a 1996 Derek Jeter Topps Finest Phenoms, and you can see it has that chrome finish as well as the peel that's still on it. So it's just a really cool car when Derek Jeter was, his early days in the league. So let's see what we have. Let's try to see if we could do something. Okay. So the card is gonna. All right. So the grade is actually on the left side. So I kind of showed it there, but
yeah, it's fine. You can go. Yeah.
All right. So we have
for a 1996 card chromium.
Yeah. So you could see the. Let me take it out of the sleeve, just so we could really get a good look at the slab. So what we have is a 9 on this one, and you can see the black, right?
Yeah,
black slab, and it has like a refractor look to it. I
see that. Yeah.
So it's a really nice sharp look. On the back side, we have our QR code. So I assume that'll take you to the site. Got to try it out to see more information. You have the 4 subgrades. So in this particular case, they gave the centering a 9.5, the corners a 9, edges 9, and the surface is really what really hurt us. Was an 8.5.
Yeah, that makes sense for an older card.
Yeah, but for a card from 1996 to get a 9.
Yeah, nah, that's what I'm saying. That's not bad. I was expecting probably a little worse. So that's pretty not too bad. What do you think of the slab overall? The look?
Really clear, very very clear. In terms of the acrylic, I guess you would say, looks really really clear. Feels good in the hand because you could see how it fits right in your hand. If you want a comparison, I could show you. Let's compare it to maybe PSA. You could let me see. Yeah. So you could see the height difference. So it's going to be a little bit smaller than PSA. Let's see side by side here. Can you see that?
Yeah, I see it. Maybe so PSAs look a little bit. It's a little bigger on the top.
Yeah, like it's taller on the top, and it looks like the label. The labels are about the same size, maybe a little small, so a little smaller for Arena Club in terms of the equity on the label on the top.
The thing I noticed, so like kind of though, is that the words, they're a little bit harder to read.
Yeah, the font is a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's a good point.
Because PSA has the white background with the the black letters. That, I mean, I can see it there, but when kind of farther, it's kind of harder to see.
So. Yeah, so that's a good call out. It wouldn't. I mean, not to say the black you could read it easily, but maybe if the font's a bit bigger, it's a little easier to see further back. So that's a good call out.
I do like the refractor look, though. It's nice. I just that the words need to be a little bigger or something to pop out a little bit more.
Yeah, I like the refractor look, though. I mean, refractors in general, just an awesome look. It's a classic look for cards and parallels.
Yeah,
I think that's a nicely done by Arena Club. And so you could kind of see the height difference.
Yeah,
you could see the thickness is pretty comparable.
Yeah.
Arena Club seems to be like a little bit thicker. So you get a little more sturdiness in terms of the slab, a little more plastic protecting the card. But yeah, overall it looks really good. I like the slabs. I mean, really nicely done. So yeah, I think maybe the font's a little bit bigger, just so it stands out a little bit more, might be good.
Yeah, I mean, not too bad though. I mean, so far so good.
Yeah, so we have our number one, the Derek Jeter. Next up, we have let's see. We're gonna go with, it looks like it is the Mookie Betts.
I'm interested with this one to see how it gets.
Yeah, so if this one is a 2014. 19. They didn't all play with Jeter.
Yeah.
This is the 2014 Mookie Betts rookie debut rookie from Topps Chrome.
Mm-hmm.
So just a really awesome card, and just got this for a few bucks at a card show. So I figured, hey, just check it out and see what we can get. So I'm going to start from the right side, just because. Let's see. Arena Club. Mookie Betts 2014. 9.5, which is a Mint Plus.
Mint Plus. Okay. That's good. That's not too bad. I mean,
yeah.
For you bought it raw, and you didn't pay a high price on that. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it is really good. It is really good. So I think one thing I noticed too is they put each card in looks like a penny, card sleeve essentially.
Oh, okay.
So you could kind of see it in there where you see that little bit of the wrinkle. It's not a wrinkle, but that's just the card sleeve that's inside of the slab to protect it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But this looks really, really nice. The slab just looks super clean, that refracted look on top. But for a card from 2014 being a Mint Plus, getting into the bargain, the bargain box.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good, man. And then, Mookie Betts is probably on the Hall of Fame path too, so it's a great card.
Yeah, the centering 9.5, corners 9.5, edges 9.5, and a 9 surface. So not bad for a card. Like I said, just picked it up. The other thing I do like that I noticed just now is the fact that the subgrades are on the back. It's nice because you still get the detail of what went well or what didn't go well for the card, but it doesn't busy up the front of the slab.
Yeah, there's too many numbers on showing all the 9.5s and stuff like that. I like it. It's a good idea.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good job on Arena Club's part. So really clean slab in the front, leave some more room to maybe make the fonts bigger and bolder. But that's card number 2.
Yeah.
So far, so good. 9 and a 9.5.
Have you checked if any Arena Club slabs have sold on eBay? I've never really checked, honestly.
I checked. There's not many, and again, to Arena Club's credit, they're still getting started. They're in beta mode, so they don't have, I think, a lot of transactions just yet. But I did see some. There's definitely some sales on Arena Club grading on eBay. All right, next up, let's see what we have. Flip it around.
And also, I just want to put out there, we're not being sponsored by Arena Club or anything like that. We just wanted to test out new grading companies because, everyone's kind of, focused PSA, which they're the best right now. But we just wanted to try different things.
Yeah, you said it perfectly. That's exactly the idea, is just giving some other grading companies a try, seeing what they do well and what they offer.
Yeah.
Here's our other Yankee card. So this one here is the 2021 through the years card. It's technically a Derek Jeter card, but I sent this in because it has the core 4 iconic Yankee players: Jorge Posada, Mariano Rivera, Derek Jeter, and Andy Pettitte, all on the same card. So just thought it was a great, great card. Probably worth $1.50.
$1.99.
$1.99. So
free
it is what it is, but I just felt like sending it because these 4 guys, they have a lot of great memories together. So let us see what we have here. See, Arena Club
There you
through the
go.
years. A mint 9. Okay. So we have another mint 9. Take it out.
Pedro says it's priceless.
Priceless. Nice.
That's
Yeah,
a
I mean,
that's a paper card, correct?
yeah, this is a paper card. What I think I told you when, yeah, really cool, right, Marty? Yeah. So the nicest thing about this card, I might be wrong, but I had a tough time finding another card that had all four of these fine players together, like I
Yeah.
told you. So that just made it a really neat card for me. There's probably 10 zillion of them printed, but mine is in an Arena Club slab.
Yeah, nah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of Yankee collectors out there who it just reminds them of their childhood. It reminds me of my childhood when I see them all together. So a bunch of championships they won. So it's crazy.
Yeah. So a mint 9, not too bad. Let me see what the subgrades were. So the centering looks like it has a 8.5. The corners got a 9.5. Edges got a 9.5, and the surface. Actually, the surface got a perfect 10.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, really cool. So that is our through the years Yankee card. See that
Nice.
refractor look? It looks nice on the camera there. And we have two more cards. Two more cards. So we let's go. Should we go with the Machado? Let's save the Sapphire for last. Is that fair?
Yeah. Yeah, the
Uh,
next one's the Machado, right?
yeah. So let me do this real quick. Oh, probably saw that. Sorry. But anyway, let's just take a look at let's start with the Bowman Chrome Manny first. So this one is the Manny Machado Bowman Chrome Rookie.
Mm-hmm.
And this is from 2013. And we will take a look and see how we did here. So this is interesting. I'm
Oh,
already noticing that the slab is not black.
so maybe you got like a perfect.
Uh-oh. A perfect. Let's see what that means. Manny
Uh,
Machado. Let me get it closer. Draft.
yeah. All right.
A 10.
Yeah.
Gem
So
10.
wow. So a 10, they changed the color of the slab of the
That's what it okay, so very nice. So you have something that stands out, right? So if you have a less than a gem mint 10, you get the black slab. And on the gem mint 10s, you get a like the refractor look on the
yeah.
whole thing. Let me
That's
take it
kind
out
of
of the bag. Sorry.
yeah. I want to see the back to see the grades too. That's crazy. I mean, technically, it kills the reveal because if you see the gray, you already know you got a 10. But I
That's
think
true. Yeah. If you start to see that, you're like, oh, I know I have a 10.
it's fine.
But that's a good thing. I don't, you know what I mean? You want more of those
I mean,
then. More of the
it
refractor.
stands out from the other label, which is good too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. So like this is another example. I love the refractor look, but could we make, could you make the font a little bit bigger? Because
Yeah,
because you have a lot of space. There's a lot of space to work with.
yeah,
So just something to think about for the Arena Club, the Arena Club folks. But I still like the look. The slab super clean. The acrylic is super clear, and it looks great in here. Um, so this is how we made out. So 10 on the centering, 10 on the corners. Edges got a 9.5, and the surface has a 9.5.
wow. Nah, that's pretty good. And you got that from the bargain bins,
For
right?
one, bargain box $1.
Wow, look at that. Look at that.
So
Of a
yeah,
another potential Hall of Famer.
yeah. The
So,
other thing is that, like I said, the card sleeve that's in it.
yeah.
Just not sure how big of a deal it is for some people, but maybe Arena Club look into like the fact sometimes if it gets scrunched, you see how it shows the oh, Erica, yes, thank you. We have when you look at the slab, you see how you could kind of see the wrinkling of that card sleeve in it. Can
Yeah,
you
I
see it on
see.
the camera?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
just something else that I'm noticing on this one and maybe one of the other ones a little more so than the other two. But I don't know if there's like a different size for the sleeve to, make sure it's not necessarily getting scrunched. But I like the sleeve because it protects the card further, though. So, but you also don't want to detract from the
Yeah,
look, right, of the
it might
card.
it might hurt the look attention,
Yeah,
especially with the specific lighting.
yeah.
So
Like you see, if you
and
angle it on a certain
yeah,
angle, you see how you start to see that.
yeah.
So, just another thing I'll point out. But I like the idea of protecting the card. That's for sure. So we have one more card left.
He says so. None of them have a 10 on the surface except the Jeter. I don't think the Jeter had a 10 on the surface.
No, the Jeter actually had the 8.5.
Yeah, so its surfaces are really, really hard to get a 10 on. So I mean,
Yeah, that's a really, especially when it comes to the chrome cards.
yeah, yep,
Because look at this one. This one was the paper,
that's the paper. Yeah,
and we had the 10 on the surface.
yep.
So that makes a lot of sense. I have to say, I think their grading so far has been really on point with the numbers that they're giving to each of these cards.
He said the other Jeter.
The other Jeter, yes, yeah, that was right. That was a 10.
Yeah, yep. That's the only 10 surface we got so far.
That's right. Yeah, good catch. All right, we have one last card, and it is another Manny Machado.
Mm-hmm.
This card, you already have yours in a 10, a PSA 10, though.
Yeah, back there.
So Manny Machado, this is a 2016 Topps Chrome Sapphire. Manny Machado's first Sapphire. So let's see how we made
the first year of Sapphire in total.
That's right. First year of Sapphire in total. So let's see how we made out with this one. If we see black,
no. Yeah.
We know it's no bueno.
Yep.
If we see refractor,
we know
muy bueno.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So I'm seeing a refractor.
No way. There you go.
Hey, look at that bad boy right there. Arena Club coming through with the 10. So Manny Machado's. Let me take this out of the bag so we can look at it. They put all the cards in a sleeve for you too, which is nice. Not every grading company is doing that. So we have two Machados in gem mint status. This is my pick. Yeah, thank you. Celebration.
Machado, we got lucky on Machado, and he's a great player to get lucky with. He's really good.
This is my dark horse for MVP this year. 10. Yeah, that's right. Gems. Look at that. So what I have here is in terms of subgrades, we have 9.5 on the centering, 9.5 on the corners, edges are a 10, and the surface is a 10.
Perfect. Wow, that's great news, man. And the funny thing about that Machado is that, remember, I believe that there's only 250 of them ever produced, and you have one, and I have two. So we have three. So we got, there's a lot more out there, but not too many. Only 250, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's an underrated set, and that's why I wanted to send this in for Machado. I think he's like right now one of my favorite players I'm looking into in the majors. So that's the last card that we have. We have so overall we finished out with the 9 on the Jeter, the 9.5 on the Mookie. We have the Derek Jeter through the years with the core 4 at a 9, and then we finished out with 2 gem mint 10s with the Machados.
Yeah, man. I honestly, I really like the fact that this company, Arena Club, got back the cards to you very fast. That's extremely important, especially in the market when the games are happening every single day. Prices go up and down. They got back to you. They got it back to you very quick, and you didn't pay like express or anything like that. You just did regular standard, right?
Yeah, I just did regular standard. It was $15 per card to grade and return, and there was no extra fees. That I will give them a lot of credit for. It was super easy to not only do it on the website, but there wasn't any complicated upcharges or declared values and things like that. It was just basically a straight, you're getting your card graded and we're going to grade it for you. Here's the price. And I think just based on the value, they might adjust the insurance on the shipping.
Okay.
But other than that, it was very, very straightforward. So if you're grading for the very first time, it's a good, easy company if you want to just try it out for the first time. But I will be submitting more in the future. I had a great experience. So I liked it from start to finish. And like I said, they were able to get the cards back to me in a lot faster turnaround than what the website said. So,
and they do have one thing that these other companies don't have. They're a cheater.
That's true.
That's gonna win me over, that. So again, I get it's kind of cool that he's in the industry now. He's kind of going out there and doing interviews and stuff like that. Because again, Fanatics obviously purchase Topps, and they're trying to grow the audience and get it out there. So it could only mean good things for everyone who collects cards. So.
Yeah, it's I think it's great that there are other companies coming out doing some different things, trying to innovate and trying to do different things for the hobby to keep it growing, right? Some of these things may attract new collectors, like HGA, for example, with their slabs. Custom slabs is attracting a lot of, I know, Pokemon, because imagine your Pokemon card with like a custom slab. It just makes it that much more appealing on the eye. But as far as the Arena Club experience, I think they're going for very straightforward, accurate grading, clean slabs, and obviously providing some other things you can do on their site, like the vault and marketplace. Like, for example, if we wanted to make a showroom, let's say like a Breaker Bros showroom, we could take these cards, I would send them back to Arena Club, and then we would have like a spot, let's say on the site that says, here's the Breaker Bros vault. And if you want to trade with them, people could try to trade with us, or they could buy the cards from us, or we could just be displaying them, on our vault. But it's really a cool way. I think the vault thing is now it's starting to evolve, because sometimes people have the cards physically, but if you want to have someone taking care of all of that for you, someone could see what you have available, and then they just pluck it and then they ship it. You don't even have to worry about it. You could just send someone the link to your vault.
That might be the future, honestly. I mean, you never know. I'm more, again, old school, where I kind of like holding it in my hands.
Yeah, you want to sleep with the cards. Yeah,
I want to see it shine, my face and stuff like that. But again, we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know what the future holds, but I think the idea is very cool, and they're definitely going in the direction of the future. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool.
Nice. So that's all I have with that's all we have with Arena Club.
Yeah, we just broke an hour. We said we wanted to keep it about an hour in the stream. We were going to talk about the rookie card. I think we could save that for our next stream. We're going to try to do one a week. Maybe next Monday we'll try to hop on again. We're trying to keep this to an hour. So if anybody has any questions or anything, has any comments, you just let us know. We'll just give it a few minutes, but besides that, I think I'm happy overall with the grades, especially the Machados. That was pretty cool, man.
Yeah, it was nice to get a couple of gem mints, out of the submission. So I'm happy. I was these are the newer cards of the bunch, so it makes sense. Well, actually, this one was pretty new, so to get a 9, but it's paper. Paper is really tough to get a gem mint, but I'm really happy getting a couple of gem mints and being able to see in person the difference of the black versus the refractor.
The only thing I would say, I like the refractor look. I like everything about it. They just got to make the words bigger. The label has to, kind of say it, because I can't even, if you put the PSA one right next to the Machado, your PSA, that you see what I'm saying? I could read that easily right there. The other one, no, I can't read that at all. The Machados. So
yeah, I think it's a fair point. And I'm sitting right in front of it, and I could tell it's much bigger, much bolder. The other thing is just something very simple. Obviously, not only the font size, but the PSA's using all caps, right?
Yeah.
But it's still a smaller font. But even if just making this all caps would definitely make it pop, if they wanted to do that. And then also just the size, obviously the size of the font, I think would be really beneficial. Even making the gem mint, the words gem mint bigger.
Yeah.
Because people like to show off the, right? Hey, I got a gem mint. I mean, a 10 is gem mint, but gem mint is like, should be in your face a little bit more because you should be proud of that, right?
Yeah. Nah, I mean, overall, I think it's a good looking thing. They just got to work on that. But if they can keep going the right direction, I'm excited for them.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I agree. Great experience through and through. Kudos to Arena Club. I think they're going to work through some of those things that can improve. Again, they're very, very young in the game. I believe they just came out last year, so I'm sure they're only going to go up. And like you said, they have Jeter, supporting them, and they have a great leadership team from what I understand. So it's only a matter of time before they make those tweaks, and I think make even more of a mark in the industry. So great job, Arena Club.
Yeah, cool. Thanks everyone for coming on. It was fun. We're probably gonna wrap it up now. If you got anything else you want to share, bro, I think you're good. Or
no, I'm good. I think the only last thing I'll say is with regards to the Arena Club, the only last thing we're going to share with everybody is a how-to video I put together when I submitted these cards, step by step on the website. So if you haven't seen the Arena Club website, be on the lookout for that later this week or weekend. We're going to post that so you can just get a feel for what the site looks like, and hopefully you can learn a thing or two about how easy it is to submit to Arena Club. So be on the lookout.
Cool. Sounds good.
I think otherwise, like, subscribe, right? Like if you like,
subscribe, TikTok, Facebook, what's the other ones? YouTube, right? We're on YouTube now. I missed one. Instagram.
Instagram as well. Look us up there.
And check us out again on Amazon. You can see our products. We have graders, card graders, top loaders, sleeves, everything you need to get started collecting cards. So that's all I got.
That's it. We are officially going to sign off. Thanks for joining, and we're going to catch you all on the next one.
Peace.
Peace.